I'm Randy Taylor, and I've been invited to share with you an experience of healing that I received in 2013. One evening I was sitting at the table eating when Susan, my wife, looked at me and said, "Your lips are blue and you're going to the hospital." I barely remember about midnight being checked in. The next morning, about 5 o'clock, my primary care doctor was interstitial lung disease, and it's a diagnosis of death in a short time. So I stabilized over the weekend, went home. I had a meeting with Pastor on Monday, and he looked at me and said, "I heard you were in the hospital." So I told him the story, and he said, "Who's praying for you?" And I said, "Well, I am." And he said, "I've never heard this before." He said, "Do you believe Jesus can heal you?" And after thinking, I said, "I do believe it. I don't know why he would." And he quietly got up from his desk and picked up a little bottle of oil and came around, anointed my neck, and commanded the lungs to be clean. Thursday, I'm in the pulmonologist's office. He came down the hall with a sealed envelope. And I said, "What does it say?" And he said, "I don't know. We'll read it together." Pulled it open and pulled out a piece of paper. He looked surprised, and he said, "It says there's nothing there. I guess I'll see you in heaven." And in that moment, God made real to me that he heals. After that event in the hospital, I had an interesting experience with my primary care doctor. He said, "What do you think happened?" And I said, "I believe it was a miracle." He said, "So do I. Look, I've got crosses now above the door, so all my exam rooms, and I think it was a miracle too." He heals. That he wants to, he can, and he does. And it really had never been real to me before. I always believed in mental health and medical things that I had learned. But in that moment, I knew Jesus is real, he's here, he's now. And I've been studying more and learning how to pray for others the same way. It's just the most amazing thing to watch him work. And I thank you for this opportunity.